They browse for about 100 different species of plants in the forest. And I always wondered why the okapi was so big till I actually tried to get through the forest myself. And then why the pygmies are so small. They walk on the game trails. The okapi doesn't use trails. It just walks through the forest eating leaves. But the forest is very thick. And they're big and strong, and they plow their way through. And just I'm going through it, it just takes forever to get any place. There's nothing but thorns and vines and trees in your way. And this is the strength of the okapi. It just pushes its way through the forest as it eats. This is just a little video clip of an okapi just walking through the forest in one of our research camps. This animal has been acclimated to people, so you would never get this close to one in the wild. And the main thing is just watching their tongue. Their tongue, they can reach every part of their body with their tongue, and they clean themselves constantly. They have a very sticky velvet-like coat, and they just watching the end here. And this is, and this is just to show when they actually go in the underbrush. People wonder why they're striped, but the sunlight filtering through the rainforest, they actually blend in perfectly with the light. So the stripes all add to their camouflage. The biology of the okapi is centered around avoiding leopard predation. There's an awful lot of leopards, one of the highest density of leopards in the wild. So the calves, they will pick a nest and they will hide for 4 or 5 months in this one nest. The mother uses infrasound, sound below our hearing and the leopard's hearing, to call the calf out at night. It nurses a few times, goes right back to its bed. And this is to avoid bringing any attention to where the okapi is resting. They grow very fast. The mother's milk is very rich and fat. And by 5 or 6 months old, they're almost full size and they're following their mother to the forest. So it's a very unusual strategy. Most big animals, the young grow very slowly, and the okapi, to avoid leopardation, the young grow very fast, and they hide for a very long time. We did well for 10 years, and then, as you know, there was a civil war when President Mobutu was overthrown by a revolt led by Laurent Kabila. The war lasted 6 years. It was a very devastating war. 4 to 5 million people died during this war. One of the great atrocities that went unknown to and unnoticed by the Western world. And, the problem with the war was, after the war, there was a total breakdown in social order and law, and there was a lot of activities occurring that was detrimental to protected areas and wildlife. Illegal logging, slash and burn. The pictured bottom right for you is that's a gold mine in the rainforest. These are not that impactful because they don't use much land, but the people working here eat bushmeat. That's how they live. So the real impact of gold mining is what they have to eat while they're there. So there's a real devastation of the animals to feed the miners in these mines. The job to protect these protected areas in all of the Congo is the rangers. We support the rangers. Our project has since the beginning